Alright guys, I am going to post pictures of all the notes so that on your email, if you want to watch the attachments and then write them down first and then listen, that might be easier. But we're going to go through this. So I'm comparing and contrasting mitosis and meiosis. So we just did the notes. Hopefully you have already written them down. I just wanted to kind of make sure we compare and contrast. So this week you guys are going to have a quiz on mitosis and meiosis. So I'm hoping that you review your notes, review your vocab, do the digital lesson. So today's whole theme, or this week's whole theme, is mitosis and meiosis. So mitosis again is one cell division, where meiosis has two cell divisions. That meiosis 1 and meiosis 2. Mitosis, let's talk about this column. Mitosis is a form of asexual reproduction. This means that it only requires one parent organism. So example would be bacteria or skin cells. It's for growth and repair of normal body cells. It results in two identical cells to the parent. Okay, so it's identical. Where meiosis is sexual reproduction, means that it takes two organisms to make a new one, and it results in four new cells that are not identical to the parent. Remember, it's half and it's random. These daughter cells are called gametes, which are sperm or egg. So those sex cells are called gametes. There are two phases in meiosis. Meiosis 1, where the cell divides, and then meiosis 2, where it divides again, creating those four cells. The DNA for mitosis is condensed into chromosomes. Humans have 46 chromosomes per cell. So there's 23 pairs. Okay, 23 pairs of chromosomes. All of the pairs are present in a cell. Okay, the last pair of chromosomes for humans is XX or XY. So this is something we went over right before break. But XX means that you are female and XY means you're male. So just a little refresher on this real quick. Every single egg has an X. Okay, so the first X is given by the egg no matter what. What determines the sex or the gender of a baby is dependent on if the sperm, if there's two types of sperm, an X sperm or a Y sperm. So if an X sperm fertilizes an X egg, you get a female. If a Y sperm fertilizes the egg, then you get a male sperm or male offspring. Okay. When mitosis occurs, each new cell will have 46 identical chromosomes, just like the original. The cells produced are called diploid. Diploid cells are the full sets. Okay. Where meiosis, we get the cells produced in meiosis are haploid. Okay. The haploid cells contain half. Remember, hap and half. Okay, half of the number of chromosomes. When meiosis occurs, each new cell will have 23 chromosomes, which is half of the original. So for humans, our body cells have 46 chromosomes, but when it goes through meiosis, each cell, so if you're a girl, all of your eggs have 23 random chromosomes, or if you're a boy, all of your sperm have 23 random chromosomes. Okay, so it's half, which then makes sense because if one egg and one sperm reproduce together, you will get the 46 chromosomes. So there's two gametes, so sperm and egg, which we just went over. They fuse together during fertilization, making a diploid cell. That is called a zygote. Okay, so there's two words in here, gamete and zygote, that some kids actually confuse. So a gamete is literally just a sperm or it's an egg. So just those sex cells. When those two fuse together, you get what's called a zygote, which will then become a new organism, which we as humans would call them a baby. So I hope this little graphic organizer kind of helps you to decide between the two. Then there's an even simpler version, so I'm going to slide it down. And remember, you can pause the video and just copy real quick, and I'm going to send you a link of pictures. But here's an even simpler version. So comparing mitosis and meiosis. So I have a little picture on the sides. Mitosis, we start with one diploid cell of 46, and so does meiosis. Meiosis starts with one diploid cell. Mitosis is cell division, so it's going to divide and make exact copies. Okay, exact. Meiosis is the formation of those gametes, those sperm and egg. So this would be where it splits once, then it splits again. Each of them would have 23. These are called haploid cells. These are called diploid cells. So, during mitosis, it's asexual reproduction, growth, repair, and reproduction. Cell division's only one, and what we get is two diploid cells, which is all of the DNA. Meiosis is sexual reproduction. It's to create gametes for sexual reproduction. There's 2 divisions, right? 2 sets of arrows, 2 processes. And then the number of cells is 4 haploid. So it's 4 with half of the DNA, aka haploid. I hope that this kind of helps you determine the difference between the two. Again, if you guys have questions, please feel free to email me or get a hold of me through Remind. Make sure we're taking our notes all together so you guys have something to study, and be looking for the quiz on Teams for mitosis and meiosis on Friday. Hope you guys are hanging in there, staying safe and healthy. If you guys need anything at all, I am here for you. Have a wonderful rest of your week.